Since that. Okay, let me check here. Alright, okay. I think that's that then. Done. Right. So let's check. The missus is alright. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Right. Okay. So, Greeks, Persians, deathmatch. What do I do with all this? No idea what narrows is, but we'll give that a whirl. Josh. Reveal map. Speed. Victor. Signage. What's this here? That's ping. I think that is it. So, yeah. Let's do this. I'm ready. And you're ready. All right.
Nerves kicked in already.
Bombis.
Bombis.
Alamas. 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 Bombis. Rogan? Bombis. Bombis. Y portare. Bombis. Alamas. Alamas. Y portare. I can. Y portare.
Y portare.
Y portare. Alamos. 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 One. Erectus. Alamos. 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 Umbis. Ibotade. One. Ibotade. One. Erectus. One. Erectus. Ibotade. 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 Erectus. Ibotade. Erectus. Ibotade. Erectus.
That's a lot of houses you got there, Michelle.
Ibotade. One. Ibotade. Erectus. Alamos. 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 Alamos.
Hey,
Umbis.
What?
you're attacking already?
No, it's just one guy.
Yeah, but he started attacking a house.
Oh. Ah, that guy is dead.
Umbis. Alamos. Umbis. Umbis. Yuri. Hilare. Umbis. Alamos. 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 Umbis. 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 Alamos. Alamos. Umbis. Bombis. Bombis. Alamas. Alamas. Bombis. Alamas. Alamas. Bombis.
Evil Toddy.
Alamas. Bombis.
Hone.
Alamas. Alamas. Bombis.
Oh, interesting.
What's that?
Nothing.
Alamas. Hating. Alamas. Alamas. Somas. Ibertade. Alamas. Bombis.
What time are we are allowed to attack each other?
10:30. Alright, sorry, I was thinking about 10 minutes, so 20 past.
Okay.
Alamos. Alamos. Umbis. Bombis. Alamos. Alamos. Bombis. Bombis. Bombis.
Ah, crap. Oh, crap.
Alamos. Bombis. Alamos. Bombis. Alamas. Umbis. 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 Alama. Bombas. Summers. Bombas. Bombas. Haiti. Summers. Alamos. Alamos. Bombas. Alamos. 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 Sarai. Alamos. Bombas. Bombas. Summers. Bombas. Alamos. Bombas. Alamos. Hating. Alamos. Bombus.
Ivo Tade.
Alamas. Alamas. Ibortade. Bombus.
Erectus.
Fighting. Alamas. Fighting. Hilare. Alamas. Alamas. Bombus. Alamas. Alamas. Zombies. Zombies.
What the frick?
Zombies. Alamas. Zombies. 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 Alamas. Zombies. Alamas. Alamas. Alamas.
Breath me 1 minute, Michael. Just messing with Louise here, so don't do any attacking straight away.
Yeah, okay, no, far away.
Okay. Where the hell? Oh.
Erectus. Evil Thomas. Erectus. Evil Tade.
Thought you might be down there.
Selmas. Umbis. Bombis. Alamas.
What the hell?
Thomas. Hone.
That wasn't very pleasant, now was it?
I honestly didn't even mean to do that. I was like, what the fuck? Why are my guys attacking me? But by that point, they were already off their dogs.
Evil Tade.
Bombes.
Somos.
Okie dokie. These guys are here.
Immortale.
Selmas. Bombes. Alamos. Hi. Bombes.
I beg.
Alamos.
I think I know what your tactic is.
What?
Towers.
Bombes.
Lots and lots of towers.
Erectus. Erectus. Immortale. Okay.
Towers in depth.
Alamos. Bombes. Hombres. Hombres.
I think you got me.
Perfect.
Trying to get as much as I could without sort of. I just know those elephants are just fucking a nightmare.
I mean, yeah.
I don't even think hoplites would be very good against them and stuff. I thought I could sort of slow you down with walls and stuff, but
Well, see, to be honest, you had me panicked because it was going completely against what I'd sort of planned. You know, once you started getting all the the towers and things up, and I was like, fuck, where did they come from?
Hombres. Alama. Hombres. Alamas. Alamas. Hombres. Alamas. Alamas. Bombis. Bombis. Bombis.
One. Ibotade.
Yeah.
Getting on.
Well, he says that I've got him, but I don't know. I think he's probably got something hidden somewhere.
Have you anything hidden?
I wiped out his main base, but he's trying to find. Well, he's bound to have something left over somewhere.
Bombis. Bombis.
Erectus.
Bombis. Bombis. Alamas. Bombis. 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 Alamas. Bombis. Bombis. Alamas. Bombis. Alamas. Alamas. Bombis. Bombis. Umbus. Alamas. Bombis. Bombis. Alamas. Bombis. Thomas. Bombis.
Defeated again. Oh God! You seem to be able to. You seem to be able to spread out pretty quickly. I was just like, I felt like I was just holding the tide back. I was just expecting this big swathe of elephants. You know what? The fact that I didn't build my wall across there or further enough was pissed me off slightly because I was like, God damn it, you guys got.
Were you actually building the wall there at the end to try and trap my elephants in to slow them down?
Something like that, yeah. I was just sort of
trying to... because I was like, that's actually quite clever, but no, to be honest, like, if you look, I had actually sort of thought I was right, I'm going to try and be sneaky, and I'm going to build loads of, places for catapults and elephants, and then start shipping the guys over to you at the far end of the island. But then you'd obviously kept on having like backup guys, so every time I kept on sending blokes over, you would kill them in the boats. So I was wasting loads of guys in the transports.
Right, okay.
So pretty much, like, to be honest, like, I didn't really have a lot sitting defending my actual main base. There was nothing really sitting there, but whenever I realized that that was where your main force was sort of attacking, I was like, oh shit, I better go and cover here, sort of thing.
Yeah, I think I'd, because you didn't have it, did you have many boats to start off with and stuff? Because I thought
I did, but I'd started, my dock was on the far side.
Yeah, so was mine.
So, yeah.
You couldn't get around. You couldn't get around.
As it was one thing that was concerning me, I was like, fuck, he's start winning the naval battle here. I need to, because it's taken too long for my guys to get round to sort of match you in the middle, and you had all the towers and everything built across. Whenever you had the towers built on my side of the island, I was like, oh crap, that is really not good. Because I didn't have anything down there at the time, so I was like, okay, we need to get things to destroy these really quickly.
No, when I lost a bunch of guys straight away, I was just like, oh shit, I have nothing else. And my micromanagement.
Well, see, that was the thing I kind of thought. It's like, you lost some guys straight away, and I was like, I don't think you've got anything in reserve. Whereas I did at the time, I hadn't meant to send those elephants in. They were actually coming from the far end of my island.
Right.
But
okay.
I tried putting them on a transport ship, and the transport ship was obviously full. So they were like, right, we'll dander around and go around to the next thing or something like that. So I was like, what the hell's going on? Good game.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see what you got here. You spread out quite a lot, to be honest. I didn't. See, that's my problem, is I panicked too much about what's coming, so I was trying to make sure you didn't. And then I wasn't building my advances fast enough, and...
See, I was kind of the same, but the one thing that was concerning me is that there wasn't a lot of gold. There wasn't a lot of gold. There wasn't a lot of rock.
Yeah.
The rock I wasn't overly fussed about, but again, at the same time, I sort of thought, right, well, if there's not a lot of gold for me, there's not going to be a lot of gold for him. So it's kind of, it's still sort of ways up. Pretty much you're going to be using your phalanx most of the time, and I'll be using my elephants. So I was like, as long as I can get my gold, then I should be okay, technically. And then when you got your ships round and I couldn't even get at some of my own gold, and I was like, oh crap, that's not good. No, I mean, I usually don't really sort of spread out a bit, but I sort of have I usually go for like a sort of main base, and then try and move somewhere, that has resources and things like that, but there wasn't really a lot in that map, to be honest.
Those elephants just seem like, they're getting a ballista to the face, and they're just kind of going, ha ha ha, I don't care. And you're like, fuck's sake, I can't do anything. Even with like all those ballistic towers and stuff, I know. Even one was just sort of kind of, so I was trying to figure out.
I mean, this was the thing, I was like, the phalanx, I think I've got like an armor of like 160 or something like that, whereas elephants, I've got like an armor of 600, but their attack is half of what the phalanx is like 30, and I think elephants are like 15 or something like that. Yeah. So phalanx are far, they're better on the attack and everything like it, but it's like you said, it's the only way. Like, I was going through all the different civilizations trying to think. I was like, what can I do to match up with them? And I was sort of thinking about going along with the lines of like shitloads of priests.
Yeah.
And I was just like, no, because they literally, like, a catapult and you just wipe out about 10 of them. I was like, so I spent ages actually trying to think of what civilization to use, other than, because I don't like being the same one as you, and I didn't want to just sort of go head to head and doing the same thing. I didn't actually expect the Persians to work that well because I knew their towers and things like that. They only get
Thing is
they don't
about
get plastic towers.
the thing about towers is they're good if they're backed up. Like I said, that time when I had them backed up with catapults and things like that, they're great because they can keep you at multiple ranges and stuff. But
Yeah.
as soon as you have nothing to back them up, they're just sitting ducks to catapults, and
Yeah.
I didn't have anything really to back them up. So by which time, you know, you attack, and I was like, I don't have enough time to do anything about this, and it was just fucking game over.
But see, that's the thing. I mean, I think when it comes to that, you know, I pretty much have to. Again, I didn't actually mean it. I sort of lost track of time as to what time it was, but I was sort of just making sure things were safe, you know, for me, you know, so I could attack and, you know, still have sort of backup or whatever. And then I realized that my elephants had actually gone across your side of the island. I was like, oh shit. I was like, right, well, may as well just sort of see what happens here. I didn't have any guys cutting wood whatsoever. Like, I just completely forgot about it. And I just realized there we had like 900 and something left.
Yeah, because all the towers, I only had a bit of stone left. I had loads of wood.
I don't think I mined any stone at all.
I suppose if you don't,
I must have actually.
What? Yeah, I suppose if you don't need, if your elephants can do basically most of what your. Actually, the catapults is 180 wood and 80 gold. How much is your elephants? Armored elephants, 170. So gold's a big thing for you then. Where,
well, see, I mean, my elephants like with you. It's like your centurions, but you get them at like a lower cost. There is another civilization that gets elephants at like half cost or less cost or minus 25%, or I think they get more hit points or something like that.
Carthage possibly. Carthage possibly.
Yeah, it could be Carthage.
See, I think the massive thing was I had a big fleet up here, but your catapult, your juggernauts just came in and just wiped out like most of them, and I was like, "Fuck's sake!" And then that was just that caused me a massive issue because I was building like lots of boats, and I was going to try and keep you at bay around here, but.
Well, to be honest, your navy was actually my major concern at the time. Like, you know, I just sort of thought, right, well, you know, you're sort of keeping things at bay there, but you're pretty much. I just thought you were looking to get control of the sort of canal down the middle of the two, and I was like, if you get, it's kind of me screwed. Yeah. So that's why I was sort of thinking I'm gonna try and ship some guys around here, but you'd already thought that.
God damn it! Yeah, I was like, he's gonna have stuff at the bottom of my island soon, and I'm just like, yeah. And then I sent some phalanx guys, and there you were, and I was like, shit.
I was like, how the hell did he know?
Yeah, I just had this feeling. I was like, he's being very quiet. There's lots of clicking going on. I could hear the clicking. And I was like, there's a lot of clicking going on, and I'm like, yeah, he's down there. So I moved guys, and I was like, yeah, there they are. And I was like, shit.
I was being my own worst nightmare because I had loads of transport ships, but they kept on getting in each other's way, and the elephants kept on like, you know, not getting on the bloody things, and I was like, oh, for fuck's sake. I mean, I think I actually only managed to get like 2 ships across without dying.
See, I think like even so, like my technology was slightly advanced. You know, your economy was a lot better, military miles better. Kills.
I've not even looked at this yet. Actually, where is this? Have you closed out yet?
Yeah, closed out. Losses. You lost a lot more than that. You lost more than I. You had for every kill, you had 21 dead. So that means you were able to sort of kind of get your guys up enough. Most technologies.
I mean, I was sort of going with it on, you know, the ways that there's like the wee score down on the right hand. I was like, if I can stay like a good bit ahead of that, I'm usually quite confident as to how I'm doing, sort of thing. Whereas it panics me whenever you first start off, because usually I sort of stay ahead, and you were ahead of me, and crap, I'm really playing catch up here. And I kept on forgetting to, I think it was because of one of those maps where, you know, the way you sort of say you like to have things all sort of lined up so you know where they are in certain areas. I had, like you said, I spread mine across, and I was trying to sort of keep them into the center of the island so you couldn't get boats around to sort of just sit and catapult at them. But in doing so, I kept on forgetting where certain buildings were, and forgetting to like upgrade technologies and stuff like that. So
well, I need to have a think.
you should try other, like,
it's just, the thing is, if I've lost with something now, I feel like I need to win with it. So it's just like I can't go for anything else now. I have to win with.
See, that's the thing. I mean, you know, the phalanx, so the phalanx and catapults and your towers are there's not really a lot that matches that. And I was sort of thinking, like, I've looked at all the different things, you know. So say because we're doing it a random map, it kind of does depend on the map. You know, so there was other ones I was looking to be, and I was like, I might be them, but then they've got literally they've got no navy whatsoever. So if we get around the map and it's just all what, you know, it's going to be like a naval fight. It's like I've pretty much lost from the get go. Whereas those guys, they do sort of cover a lot of bases, but they don't have the towers was the main thing and the catapults they're not heavy catapults either.
So your war elephants have cost 170 and then 40 gold compared to, say, a centurion, which is 60 and 40. So less food, but food's not important. Gold's the important thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Attacks 30 for a centurion, armor's 8, whereas an armored elephant is attack 18, armor 2. But you've got 600 hit points to 160, which is, yeah, so it means I need, 2 or 3 centurions to your 1 elephant, which means, I'm spending a lot more gold for them.
Yeah, I mean, again, it was one of those things, and I even went on trying to find out, it's like, what is useful against phalanx and catapults, and it just kept on going back to like Age of Empires 2, and I was like, no, I don't want this, and I was like, it was really struggling, but pretty much there was one thing, it was about archers with extra range, and I was like, I tried the archer thing and it did not work at all, and I was like, I might try the elephants.
Horse archers, what else? What else do you get? Cataphracts, what are they? Attack 12, armor 4.
I didn't even the cataphracts. I didn't even upgrade. Didn't even bother because I had no intention in using it.
Hit points 200. And what yeah. Attack 12. Yeah, I suppose it's with enough. Yeah.
I mean, I think it's one of those ones. I personally think they're quite even. But it's how you use them.
Well, yeah, that's it. It's sort of being able to get them in the thing, and it's also you seem to be a lot better at micromanaging than I do. I panic too much.
But I'm panicking the entire time, So it's like, oh shit. Especially because usually I'm the one that's sitting pestering you, like attacking you, resources are and stuff like that. Whereas you would just have me like I was actually about to go, will you just fuck off? Because you just kept on attacking where my guys were trying to get their gold and stuff like that, and I was like, oh well.
Right. Well,
good game nonetheless.
Yes, indeed. And get some practice in or something, I guess.
Right, I'll speak to you later, man.
All right, man. No bother. Speak to you later. Another defeat for Matthew. He's gonna have to do some serious soul searching. Get this sorted. All right. Well, that's it. Second.
What?
Yeah, second defeat in a row, ladies and gentlemen. Gonna have to sort my shit out, get sorted, or not play this game ever again. Yeah. All right, man. Speak to you later.